What up, family? Get a news report, Mary Dash 20, Mary Lee. As you can see, it's 8:23. This is on my mother, real talk. 8 a.m. in my city, Chicago, April the 1st, and it is not going to be a joke what I'm about to tell you. 2022 Freaky Friday, so they say. You understand what I'm saying? All right. You see, I got this hat right here. Let me tell you about this hat first. Nice hat, right? I made it. Got tired of lids. Uh, Charging me a grip. You understand what I'm saying, for a hat. People know I kind of like hats and stuff like that. Um, I wrote in here 5/21/2021 because, you know, I think that's when I did it, or I don't know. But this is Biggie Small's birthday, 5/21. Then I got my birthday, 5/25, and I got Zen as in Zenfinity, and I got my signature where my birthday is at, and the print where, you know, Biggie Small's birthday, 5/21, is at, my print, Mary Lee. See, your signature, your print, whatever, it's always going to be worth something, right? People use any and everything to open up phones in your name back in the day before they was giving away free phones. People was opening up phones and other people name, take your social security number. My sister back in the day, my older sister told me, when I was in my 20s, she said, "You out there in them streets, I need your social security number because if something happened to you, I want to be able to get some insurance on you." And I'm like, I don't even bother nobody. But I didn't know she was planning for what I'm going through now. At the age of almost 55, I was born May 25th, 1967, which means next month would be my birthday. But nothing happens in this world by mistake. I went to live with my sister after leaving the East Coast Wagon Train program and the Vision Quest program, and where I became the first girl head teamster of the program. Now, back in the day, they used to let the guys eat first and stuff. It was like 5 TPs. We used to sleep in an open prairie of land and set up, a wagon train. Was the wagon train program. Once I left the wilderness, it was 3 parts of the program. The wilderness, where you did PT twice a day and, chop wood and, become strong. It was like the army or something, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of work. And then there was the second part, the wagon train program. They had the East Coast wagon train program and the West Coast wagon train program. Now, I didn't know in the future it was going to be an East Coast, West Coast beef and stuff, you understand? But people know your future and your demise if you don't intercede and figure things out. You can end up dead. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I made this hat right here. It's called Number One Genius. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I like doing things. This is what I've been doing since COVID took over. I left the East Coast Wagon Train program and I became, before I left, the first girl head teamster ever a part of the East Coast Wagon Train program. But I wanted to ride the horse, because they had this one guy, his name was Jose. He was like 5 foot tall, and he was a Hispanic. And, they made him the head scout. And I felt as though I should have been the first girl head scout. And I felt as though they cheated me. So, I ain't worried about it. I left there satisfied, you understand, with being the first girl head teamster of the East Coast Wagon Train program, or the Vision Quest program, I should say. So I got this hat. It's Maryland, because I'm in my city, Chicago, and that I spell SHECARGO. Now, when I was on the East Coast Wagon Train program, they let the guys always go ahead of the girls, and it was only one TP, of girls, you know, and I felt like the girls should have went ahead of the guys, meaning to eat or whatever. But, God is no respecter of person, right? So, they said whoever come up with the best song, because they knew I could write, you know, but they was trying to make it seem like they didn't know, right? I'm an originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975. But I haven't never had a new car or a real day at the spa or a real vacation other than prison. Long story short, I became the writer for the girls and we started eating first. You understand what I'm saying? I can't remember the rap version that I made to the song Ain't No Stopping Us Now by, what's their name? Whitehead. Ain't no stopping us now. So I made like a rap version song or whatever and stuff, or I changed the words around and stuff. And we started eating first or whatever and stuff, I left the program, went to stay with my so-called oldest sister, Linda, and I tried to, protect her daughters. And I knew my life was going to mean something, but I didn't know exactly how, but they knew, I'm sure. And took advantage of me like everybody does, and just like they doing now at this raggedy ass place that I'm at, 6210 South Kenbarg Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637. It's a trap building, and I really hate it here. I ain't gonna lie. I've been diminished to a bunch of nothing. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate, and yet I'm treated like a crackhead and a dope fiend, and I really don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I work too hard to get nowhere fast. Long story short, this one going out to all the aggressors that look like me, because back in the day, after I started becoming somebody and stuff, I stayed with my oldest sister, Linda Nelson, and, her daughters, and, I was on the bus with my niece, Juanita Nelson, and I didn't realize the game that was being played on me or whatever. I call it growing pains, and we can end this shit today and let it be a joke if that's what you want to call it. You understand what I'm saying? Or we can get into some gangster shit and keep going with the bullshit if you want. I don't care. But Juanita Nelson knows that, she and I got on the King Drive bus. It was a setup. I didn't realize it at the time. And this lady by the name of Donna Marie Evans, she was an Italian stallion. I was 17 or 18 at the time. And she was 27. And I could have very well been going with my niece, because she and I, we're around the same age and stuff, and, Donna didn't care. Her nickname was Cookie. And I got this here calendar from the Dollar Tree store. And it said, cookie. And, since this year has started, I haven't had no cookies and stuff because, I've been taking away a lot of stuff out of my life, like meat and things of that nature, because they gave me cancer in 2016 because somebody hating or whatever and stuff. Long story short, just thinking about this kind of disgusts me. But because I worked my ass off to save a lot of people, and I did, and they just kind of threw me under the bus, and I really don't appreciate it. But don't worry, I'm gonna get the last laugh. So yeah, Cookie gave me her phone number and stuff. She tapped me on the shoulder. And I was like, what's up? I didn't say nothing. I just kind of looked at her and stuff. Now, I'm 17, 18 years old at the time. I believe it was 18. And, she said, check this out. And, she gave me her number. And I said to the guy she was sitting next to, I said, you don't want her? And he was like, no, she wants you. So I said, the stupidest person in the world is the one who don't ask questions. So I did my part, right? So I took the number. And me being excited, trying to get out of my goddamn own sister house, because she was treating me like shit. I thought I hit the lottery, right? She was a nice looking lady and stuff. By the time I got to 79th and King Drive, this was supposed to be before cellular phones and stuff, right? I called the number and she picked up. But where she lived, I'm like, how did she pick up so fast? But when you're young, dumb, and full of gum, you understand what I'm saying? You just happy to get some, right? Long story short, we stuck it out for about 11 years, but then she became kind of weird and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? She was always trying to get me to drink, drugs, smoke, turn up and all that. Trying to, older lady try to just fuck me up real fast and stuff. Because, she had all kind of problems and she was hating. And people wanted, you know what I'm saying? They used her, I guess, to bring me down. But what she told me kind of stuck with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She was like, out of all the ones that I done had, meaning guys, because she said, I'm the only one that made her have an orgasm and stuff. Because I be fighting for my life by any means necessary. But nowadays, I'm like, I'm just going to have to fight for my life. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicating. I'm sticking with that to the day I die. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have had it up to here with bullshit. Long story short, I think she liked me, but she just couldn't keep her, legs closed. One day I had bought her some panties that zip up in the front, trying to let her know, you might want to slow down this shit. Now, a lot of girls, pretty ones, they get ran through and stuff, and then they try to take their pain out on somebody else. And then when a real one comes, they don't know how to handle it and stuff, you understand? They pick the right ones, but then they treat them like shit because they, feel like shit or whatever and stuff. You understand? Now, I'm hoping this video will change a lot of people's minds because I'm tired of talking to people who don't know how to be professionals. And that's why it says, leave this to the professional. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Now, people probably thought I was always going to be a cheater. No. Nope. But I want to tell the young girls out there that you have to be careful because they will suck you for your youth. And by the time you get 55 like I am, you'll look like you're about 100. You understand what I'm saying? I had to fight to reserve what little looks I have because I knew they wanted to take my looks. You understand what I'm saying? Haters. Now, Mario Darrell Evans, Donna Marie Evans' son, you understand, try to play me. He was born November 13th. 7, and then the white ball. The white people gonna always follow you for some reason. So let's add it up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, I'd rather have 2 10s than 120. You understand what I'm saying? Because we the people, for the people, our people too. That's the honest God's truth. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see how many 10s I got. I got at least one. MB. You understand what I'm saying? The aggressives I kept hearing were dying because girls would set them up, with their guys or whatever and stuff. Next thing you know, they end up dead. The game of death. And that's why everywhere I go, trouble follows me. And these guys, but I ain't been with nobody in a long time. And that's the problem. If I can't have you, nobody can. And I'm good at everything I do. This is on page 922 and 923. Luke chapter 12. How many disciples did Jesus have? Is the question. 923 on my mama. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32. I came from behind to get mine, but you just didn't believe me. You couldn't wait to kill me. Everybody was supposed to be a billionaire. You understand what I'm saying? It's never too late. I'm going to go get this little Kool-Aid check. If it's there, cool. If not, I ain't going to sweat the small stuff. Real motherfucking aggressive. Step your game up. I don't want your girl. Your girl probably want me. And if she kiss me, she definitely don't want you. Okay? I share everything, including my girls. I caught Donna and my best friend cheating and didn't do nothing. Peace.